Okay.
Hello, I am Taylor Sullivan, and my group is here to talk about the International Society for Technology and Education Standards for teachers and students. These standards are a guideline for using technology in the classroom for grades kindergarten through 12th grade. Now, here is Emily Hawthorne with student standard number one.
The first ISTE standard for students is creativity and innovation. The objective is for students to think creatively while developing products using complex systems. This relates to the student-centered learning essential conditions because students are developing skills on their own through technology. Next is standard 2.
ISTE standard number two, communication and collaboration, is about students communicating together to support personal learning as well as their peers' learning. This relates to the essential condition of student-centered learning because this is centered around the needs and abilities of all students. ISTE standard number three, research and information fluency, is based on students gathering and utilizing information with technology based on their tasks. They will learn through experience how to accomplish this. Essential condition assessment and evaluation relates to this standard because it is a continuous assessment of students' understanding and skills of technology, which eventually leads to their fluency. Now here is standard number four.
Right. Student standard number 4 is critical thinking, problem solving, and decision making. Students use critical thinking skills to plan and conduct research, manage projects, solve problems, and make informed decisions using appropriate digital tools and resources. And I said the connections made here were equitable access, which they need reliable access to the content and emerging technologies to complete these tasks, as well as skilled personnel, where educators and other leaders skilled in the selection and effective use of the appropriate resources is vital for them to know which resources to use. Standard number 5 for the students is digital citizenship. Students understand human, cultural, and societal issues related to technology and practice legal and ethical behavior. And for this connection, I said shared vision because they need to develop a shared vision of what is exactly legal and ethical behavior. Technology standard number 6 is technology operations and concepts. Students demonstrate a sound understanding of technology, concepts, systems, and operations. And with this, they will understand and use technology systems, select and use applications effectively and productively, troubleshoot systems and applications, as well as transfer current knowledge to learning of new technologies. And the essential conditions I connected here were the essential condition were student-centered learning centered around the needs and abilities of the students, as well as equitable access, where they also need to have access to the current emerging technologies and digital resources. And now back to teacher standards.
On to the next slide of our presentation, we will talk about the standards for teachers. The first standard for teachers is to facilitate and inspire student learning and creativity. The objective is for teachers to advance student learning using their content knowledge along with technology involving student engagement. This standard relates to the engaged community's essential conditions as students will work together to gain knowledge. The second ISTE standards for teachers is to design and develop digital age learning experiences and assessments. The objective is for teachers to create assessments and activities to promote creativity using digital tools. This relates to the assessment and evaluation essential condition, as teachers must think creatively to assess students. Next will be the third standard for teachers.
ISTE Teacher Standard number 3 is modeling digital age work and learning. Some key points from this standard were to collaborate, demonstrate, communicate, and model for the students how to use current technology in the classroom. This standard relates back to essential condition, technical support. This essential condition states that consistent and reliable assistance for maintaining, renewing, and using ICT digital learning resources. The fourth ISTE teacher standard was to promote and model digital citizenship and responsibility. This means that as teachers, you need to lead by example and show the students how to be respectful, ethical, and responsible when it comes to using the internet. The essential condition that fits best with the standard is supporting policies. This means that policies, financial plans, and accountability measures and incentive structures to support the use of ICT and other digital resources for learning and IEDC in the district. The third standard I had was ISTE Teacher Standard number 5. Engage in professional growth and leadership. To me, that means to reflect on how to grow professionally with the students by participating and exhibiting leadership with technology. The essential condition that matches the best would be assessment and evaluations, which is continuous assessment. The essential condition that I found matched this one the best was to be engaged in the communities, which means partnership and collaboration within communities to support and fund the use of ICT and digital learning resources. This is the end of our teacher standard and student standards. So these are some of our resources and lesson plans that can be utilized in the classrooms. Those are the lesson plans. And these are some important thoughts when using technology.
One important thought when using technology in the classroom is that both students and teachers need to be taught how to be responsible, respectful, and ethical when using technology.
The second thing to keep in mind is it's essential that when using technology, it is to enhance student learning with engagement.
The last thing to remember is planning and organization is key when using technology effectively in the classroom. And that will conclude our presentation.